Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tara from Tara's Treasure Trove. Recently, I posted a video unboxing the brand new Craft with Heart card kit subscription from Close to My Heart. And in today's video, I wanted to show you images of how I took that card kit and made it my own. Let's take a look. These are the 12 amazing designs that you get to create with the products that come in your kit. But I personally like to add a couple extra touches just to make them feel a little more personal, a little more handmade, and a little more from me. Now let's look at the 4 3x3 cards first, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, check it out. This is really easy. On this first card, all I did was take a journaling pen and doodle an outline on the outside of the cards. I darkened up the lines on the clouds with the same pen, and then I took the pack of sequins that comes in the kit and I glued a few loose sequins on the front of the cards. Easy. On the Star Shaker card, all I did was add a little bit of gold shimmer trim from my personal stash to help bring out the sparkle from the white and gold ribbon that comes in the kit. And then on the second card, I turned the star cutout just to add some interest to that cutout shape. Now with the happy birthday card, I actually did the first one according to the instructions, but I think you can tell I added a few too many sequins on that one. I still think it's cute. And then on the second one, I decided I didn't want to do a shaker card, and that's completely okay. So I took away the shaker aspect and I just glued a few sequins to the front instead. Really simple, really cute. I did the same thing with the flower cards. I made one a shaker card and one a regular card. On both of them, I took a gold shimmer brush from my stash and added some sparkle to the center of the flowers. And then on the one that's not a shaker card, I added some gold shimmer trim. I think they turned out great. I told you it was easy, nothing complicated, just a few extra touches. Let's look at the other 8 designs. I really love this snowflake design. It's probably one of my favorites out of the whole kit. On the first one, I just highlighted touches here and there with a little bit of extra ribbon. On the second one, I pulled in our brand new Stickles product in the color Waterfall to add some blue icy colored glitter to the snowflake and on top of a couple hearts from the loose sequin pack. On the bouquet cards, I actually took some extra ribbon from my kit and made a border on the bottom of the first one just to add a little class to the card. But you only get so much ribbon, so I wouldn't do that a lot. On the second one, I took one of the leftover shapes from the 3x3 cards and cut it in half and tucked it behind the bouquet to help pop that bouquet forward and highlight it. I added a couple sequins and voila. Okay, I'm guilty. I like to use gold shimmer brush and gold shimmer trim together. I think those are 2 staples for any stash. I did do it on the first tree by adding a strip of shimmer trim and highlighting ornaments with some gold shimmer brush. On the second tree, I just added loose sequins to the card in the dark green and double layered some sequins for a star on top of the tree. On the poinsettia cards, again, I used gold shimmer brush in the middle of the poinsettias and gold shimmer trim to highlight the sentiment. On one of the cards, I added some extra ribbon behind the poinsettia to bring that poinsettia forward. The bicycles are uber cute, but again, I thought there was too much blank space towards the top that needed a little something. So on the first one, I just added some scraps of ribbon. On the second one, I took the stamp set and added some black hearts and then glued white sequins. For the wreaths, I did a border on the first one where the green banner is, and then I added some gold shimmer trim. I wanted to get rid of that white space on the second wreath though, so I cut the center out with scissors, and then I added some sequins inside the wreath and to the card, and the clip here shows the sequins on the wreath because it's hard to see from the picture. This blue floral is another one of my favorites, and I just couldn't help myself. On the first one, I used one of the leftover punch outs from the 3x3 cards and tucked it behind the sentiment, then added glitz and glam with the waterfall stickles again by putting a little bit in the flowers and some along the border. On the second card, I used the gold shimmer brush, and I really think the gold shimmer brush shines on this card. I used it around the border of the sentiment and in the middle of the flowers. We're on the last card now, and really this one is so pretty it didn't need much. So the first one, I just added some gold shimmer trim again to bring out the sparkle in the ribbon. The second one, I used the stickles because I'm in love with these stickles, and so I used it on the border of the sentiment, on the hole for the tag, and then just randomly on some of the little dots in the background. That's all 12 designs, you guys, but I ended up with 24 unique cards because I made each one special in its own way, and you can do the same thing too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas. If you're interested in subscribing, I will post the links for all of that information below, but you can always contact me here on YouTube or Facebook or by email, and I'll post all that information in the description as well. Until next time, you guys, I hope you have fun crafting. I'll see you later. Bye.